The need to self-sacrifice has to end. That time, that space, it's something of the past. If you look at nature and look at the world around you, Mother Earth, Gaia, however you want to refer to it, the universe, is constantly sacrificing, but in a different way. Trees are used to build for shelter. They're used in the fireplaces. The animals people eat come from nature. The plants, the vegetables, everything grows from earth. So the sacrifices that the universe, the earth, gives to us is reaping its rewards, because it is allowing humankind and the creatures within humankind, with humankind, to live, to have life. But the type of self-sacrificing that many of you are doing at the moment is pointless. Because instead of sacrificing what it is that you should be sacrificing, you're sacrificing yourself. You're continuing on with connections or putting yourself in situations where you are constantly being used, mistreated, talked down to. You're constantly trying to help those that do not want to be helped, those that do not see a problem within their actions or within the world. So there is a time where you have to accept that, and you have to take a step back, and the sacrifice then becomes you holding back, you not allowing others to treat you that way. You start sacrificing those connections, meaning, plain and simple, you start putting the distance between yourself and those situations, yourself and those individuals. And that is kind of like what many have to go ahead and realize during this time, because whatever it is that you decide to do during this time is exactly what you're going to be reaping. So if you continue to put yourself in situations within connections, and these connections, guys, seriously, it does not have to be romantic. Any type of connections where you are feeling drained, where you're feeling like you're being used, where you're feeling like, like you're being taken advantage of. And this is very clear cut. This is not you trying to decipher anything or anything like that. We're talking about people that are physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, sexually abusing others. And do not take my word out of context. I'm not talking about children here. I'm talking about grown-ass adults that continue to put themselves in these situations or continue to stay within these situations because they feel that they have to save someone, or they feel that this is the only way to live. It is time for you to get up, to see your own worth, to start loving yourself, and to sacrifice leaving that behind. The sacrifice here is to walk away. The sacrifice is not for you to continue on being the target, for you to continue on being the punching bag. The sacrifice is for you to walk away. Whether it is from a person, from people, from any situation that is no longer serving you, you need to walk away. Now, some of you are in a position where you physically just can't walk away because you don't have anywhere to go. And I completely get that. But then start making a plan. Start working, start strategizing, start doing something that is going to help you get out of your current situation. Because living in fear or living in depression, living in pain, living in anxiety, living in turmoil, living in confusion is not what you're meant to do. Yes, there are going to be days that are going to be more challenging than others, and that is true, and that is a fact for everyone. But that should not be your day-to-day life. You shouldn't have to sacrifice yourself to save someone else. That is not your job here. That is not why you came into this world. So instead of fasting, fasting has become a huge thing, being done for other reasons. Let's put it this way. But instead of fasting to, get someone to come back to you or to, get this or get that, fast that addiction to relieve yourself of that addiction. Fast to help you on your spiritual path, not to bring resolution to a connection, to a relationship. Because if something didn't work, it didn't work for a reason. And accepting that is what is going to allow you to be able to move on and to be able to move forward.